You can't speak Japanese when I can't speak Japanese. Make me feel inferior.
No, he's speaking English.
Yeah, that wasn't Japanese.
There's a difference.
Roko recording is not Japanese.
It could be Japanese.
See, now that was terrible. So you say Roko, and you go Roko.
Hey, this is made with Renku.
Yeah, I know.
Neat.
What?
That's what I think. Anyway, we're starting. We got a new person in here today. His name is Guff. I mean, you already know that if you're on this channel, but whatever.
And he's going to say nothing the entire time, just like Odyssey.
Yeah. No, I'll be more vocal than us.
Feel free to chime in whenever, like any other line, or every line.
Yes.
All right, good. Dale, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to be reading this, by the way, Matt.
Okay.
Okay.
The afternoon class passes. Once again, I find myself without a plan for something to do after school. So I head to the library and to return a couple books I finished reading.
I like how I called him Guff, but you called him Matt, kind of confusing everyone.
It's like
Listen, the third person. How about that? Walking inside, I see that there are about as many students here as there were on Tuesday, all more evident from the almost total silence enveloping the room.
So there's no one in there?
Nope.
No, who would go to the library? Come on. This is a cripple school. Half the kids can't read and the other half don't want to.
Everyone's retarded at this school.
Oh, jeez.
You know, that's also a disability, I'm sure.
Retardation?
As I dropped the books I'd borrowed into the return slot.
I was supposed to say, this girl looks awfully sad to be anime. She's like, oh crap, I'm anime.
Keep in mind she's a librarian.
Okay, oh crap, I'm a librarian and anime.
Exactly. Let's see here. Yuko suddenly pops up from behind it, quite startled from the banging they made as they hit the trolley next to her.
Oh, well, I didn't.
What?
Well, they got a clear view of I believe my files.
I got a clear view of pixels.
Yeah, it's literally just like they gave her a stroke.
No, I actually windowed it, or like put it in the little bottom tab thing.
Actually, I seem to remember saying 666 when that happened.
Yeah, his background was just the Antichrist star.
The pentagram?
Inverted. Yeah, that's it.
Jewish
the Antichrist star.
What is that? The mammogram?
Exactly. Oh, sorry, Yuko. Didn't mean to startle you. No, that's fine. It happens a lot. I'm used to it by now. Can I help you? It's okay. I think I know where everything is. Thanks anyway.
She's just so anime.
Yeah.
Her cheeks blush every time she says something. Like with every sentence, they turn redder and redder.
Just wait till we get to the next one you're gonna meet.
Her face explodes.
but not before you enter her.
Jeez.
That's when her face explodes.
Ugh, it'll be messy.
I suppose I'll grab another book or two while I'm here. There's not much else to do, and after reading so much during my stay at the hospital, it's become a hard habit to break. I wander down to the fiction section towards the back of the library, scanning the bookshelves for anything that catches my eye. As I do, I look over to the corner where Hanako has been the last time I was here, not really expecting anything to come of it.
Oh.
Surprisingly, she's...
Dadgummit! It was one time!
It was one time, a long time ago.
And then he became
I was weak.
And then he became Kenji.
That's true, yeah. Kenji's Harry Potter guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll see him one more time at least. Surprisingly though, she's there, absorbed completely in a fairly thick book. I decided against intruding on her like last time and get back to finding reading material.
But also feeling bad because she can only use one eye.
I mean, she can use the other one, she just doesn't.
Are you sure?
I refuse to use the bird.
Exactly. After an indiscernible amount of time spent pursuing the aisles... Perusing.
Yeah, the aisles are like running away from you.
Yeah. I finally decided on a couple of books to get and slide them off the shelf. With a minimum of fuss, I quickly walk over to the counter and check out my books and palm them in my bag as I walk out.
With a minimum of fuss. Is that the ratio? Fuss to frustration?
Less than 9% fuss. By the time I leave the main building, sunset isn't too far away. A small trickle of students remain, but the majority have left, presumably to their homes and dorms. I guess I need to buy some supplies. I can't live off cafeteria food and eating out of my entire stay here.
Why not?
Because the food here is awful, apparently.
Would be.
Okay, go.
Got a bunch of retards cooking in the first.
Jeez, not the teacher.
I'm pretty sure the teachers and the staff aren't that way.
I'm not convinced.
It's like, okay.
He's like, everybody's awful.
Hey.
As I leave for the day, just trying to stave off the tiredness that's accumulated over the week.
Yeah,
Loud.
there she is.
Yay!
Man
Who's
of the
this?
hour.
This is the blonde girl.
Emma Watson.
This
This is
is Odyssey.
After passing through and rounding the corner, though, I see a solitary figure walking downhill towards the small town below. The color of her hair and tapping of her cane are unmistakable.
She's walking in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Hey, you
walking.
know.
Yeah.
I wish she got hit by a car. As I watched her walk away, I saw a big Ford truck run right over her.
I quickly walk up to her, which seems to get her to do a word needed to be said. Oh, Lord.
This is Katawa
Let's see.
Shoujo, Final
Let's see your
Destination.
Let's hear. First, Chico wants to dropkick everyone. Then you want her to get run over by a truck.
Yeah. The only one who wants to live is Dale.
Yeah, because these are people for me.
Barely.
I mean, people can die, Dale. It's what happens.
I know, but I don't want them to die like that.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't see it coming, so I'm pretty sure she's all right. I mean, in the sense that she didn't suffer very much when she did.
Getting hit by a car full force.
And when you don't see it coming, your body doesn't have time to tense up. You don't
Her
feel
back
the
probably
pain.
broke on the spot.
All you
so-
get is sweet release.
The sweet release of not being, or not walking
Sweet
around.
release from not seeing anything coming and dying.
Yeah.
It's the best way to die.
It's like when he fell off the roof. Sweet release.
Sweet drunken release.
Exactly. Moving on. Hi, Lily.
We had this whole conversation in front of her, and
Yeah.
then at the end you go,
You put that right over her breast.
what? Oh,
You just realized that.
well, I
It's
didn't.
like, oh.
It appeared there, okay?
Yeah, it appeared there.
She takes a moment to place the voice, slightly adjusting her head to face a bit more towards the source of my voice as she does. Hisao? Yep, that's me. She seems to have a good memory of her voices. The fact that she actually remembered is a pleasant surprise. Good evening. What brings you here? Once again, she gives a small, polite bow, and once again I reply in kind before realizing that I needn't do so. Just going into town. You?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
My, what a coincidence. Doing the same thing, eh? I usually go shopping on Fridays.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Of all the songs that you don't want brought up, you bring up that one.
That's better than same as it ever was.
It's not.
No, whatever.
It's not.
The lesser of two evils.
The lesser of two evils is talking heads, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She pauses for a moment, suddenly looking a little lost.
Yeah, 'cause she's blind.
Also, she's like, what are these talking heads you speak of? That said, Hanako usually comes into town with me. Not lost but worried. The two do seem to keep pretty close tabs on one another. It's kind of surprising that Hanako would just forget Lily like that.
You dead.
She was the one reading in the library. I'm pretty sure she's not dead.
She could be. Ran into another fire.
Oh my god, just walk into the kitchen and just jump into the oven.
How do you that was like jump into the oven, exactly.
Well,
Hey,
if you ever jumped into an oven, you'd know.
it's like, I'm just going to hide from people in this oven.
And then because, the kitchen people are retards, they turn it on.
Then it's like, man, that duck was way undercooked. Let's turn on that oven a bit more.
Yeah, because that'll fit, even though the duck's way over there.
No, they turn it on, then they see the duck and they're like, oh god.
It's like, time to cook the turkey. Just turn the oven on. The turkey's still in the freezer.
It's not turkey. Anyways, I noticed her reading in the library. She probably just got caught up in a book.
Got up in a book.
Yeah. She lets out a small sigh of relief. Thank you. She has a habit of doing that.
Not like a, I'm so relieved.
She's not that kind of person. Anyway, avid reader.
Dang it, Dale.
Right. She doesn't like being around crowds.
She doesn't like me.
She just like being around. So reading away from everybody lets her relax a little bit.
What? I don't care.
What?
Clearly not.
I missed
Although
it.
she probably didn't intend it. I can't help but grimace as I recall my first meeting with her.
Grimace.
The purple guy?
The purple guy.
Burglar?
No.
Are we playing Five Nights at Freddy's now?
No, Hermburger, Burger. The king of the Daggum McDonald's, that's the one. Purple guy.
Hamburglar?
Oh, it's Hamburglar.
No.
Grimace?
Grimace, that's what I said.
Ah, okay. Hardly wanting to bring it up, I remain silent as we quietly continue to walk down the quiet road. That's a lot of quiet.
Tack, tack, tack.
It's a lot
tack,
of road.
tack, 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 tack. Okay.
She's Santa. Lily is secretly Santa.
Billy May. Did you say Billy Mays is secretly Santa?
Lily? Lily Mays.
Lily Mays.
I can't see what I'm selling, but you need to buy it.
Billy Mays here for it doesn't matter. I can't see it anyway. Call now.
Oh, that'd be great. Anyways, tack.
Yes.
But the road bereft of cars and the students of Yamaku increasingly far behind us.
With the students committing seppuku.
The quiet rustling of the leaves and the measured tapping of Lily's cane against the sidewalk are all that can be heard. It's kind of nice, especially compared to the hustle and bustle of where I used to live. Before I know it, I've relaxed so much that a loud yawn escapes before I can control it. Tired? Yeah, I've been running ragged these past few days. That's an understatement, to be sure. Transferring into a different school would be bad enough, but nothing like this. Well, hopefully everything should settle down for you. The festival's got everyone in a spin right now, and you've been popped right in the middle of things.
You don't have to go.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, you keep going backwards. I already read that. There we go. For a moment I hesitate, but given her apparent tolerance for frankness, I decide to give my full thoughts. I guess. Yamaku's Yamaku's kind of different, though. I mean,
pronounce it differently now?
Yeah. The formality surrounding everything, the isolation around it, not to mention the most obvious difference. It's kind of a whole different mindset. I suppose I'll get used to it, though, in time. She gives a matter-of-fact nod, apparently pleased with my answer. It feels almost as if she's including me in the flock of students she's shepherding, along with Class 3-2 and Hanako.
She can't be shepherding nothing. She's blind.
I know. It's literally the blind leading the burned.
The blind leading the burned, leading the armless, leading the legless.
Legolas.
Okay, so apparently your main character is Nicolas Cage.
What?
That'd be an interesting twist of events.
I would love that.
I would love that if I could look at the bone girl. How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned?
Oh my lord.
Someone needs to do that. Have a mod for this.
Oh man. Well, not that I mind. It's nice to get the thoughts off my chest in any case. Looking on the bright side, one can see it as a chance for a new beginning. You should cherish the ability to make new friends. That's optimistic. Nonetheless, it's good to have a positive attitude about such things, I suppose. I guess that's a good take on it.
Yeah.
Movie Maker transmissions.
Like a cat attacked the screen.
Transmissions.
Meow.
Attack of the screen. Attack of the screen.
Walking on down the road, she seems to become somewhat unsettled. Before I can ask what's on her mind, she seems to collect herself and speaks up about something else. So, where in town were you going?
Bro.
He's going to the Abysmal.
No, she's going to that storefront right over to the right there.
Is that a storefront? It looks like a ghetto.
It's kind of a storefront. It's like an antique store or something.
It's the Japanese equivalent of ghetto, which is like the one storefront.
That's actually a pretty good question. I'm coming in to buy food, but the layout of the place is still totally foreign to me. I had intended to just wander around here and see what I could find, but with sunset already approaching and nightfall not too far away, that doesn't seem very wise. I'm going to have to ask her for directions again. I was just going to get some food, but now that you mention it, I don't really know the way. I will be right back.
Woo! What do you think so far, Guff?
No one talks like this.
Which way?
It's just like it's so many words. Like no one talks like a storybook.
You mean thinks?
They don't think or talk like that.
That's true. That was my problem, is because the main character... You want to go?
Yeah, that's really just a nitpick, though.
Because, like, the main character is, like, pervy-ish. And just, like, I can't get into that because I can't say I'm that way. And so the way he kind of views women is just like, ooh.
Yeah, it's just like the real way is, you know, she wouldn't see it if I grabbed her breast. That's what he's right.
I see it. That's actually, like, more accurate. It's just like, I pause to think to myself.
You know, if I gave her a little spank, she wouldn't see it coming. I could just say, oops, he ran into a pole. No?
Yeah,
This is the thing. I could not waste my life on this game. That's the problem. I'd be wasting my entire life on this.
it's just, if it's a story that you're reading, it's not like a thing that you're, like, wasting time on.
Yeah, it's kind of like I dedicate like an hour of my life to this, and I'd have to kill myself afterwards.
Okay.
Hey, you'll be all right.
I could be doing much more productive things than doing this.
You could, but you're not.
Thanks, Dale.
Well, no, this is quite lucky. I was just about to go to the convenience store myself. Looks like I'll be in your care again, then. Thanks. Together we walk to the store, and my pace is carefully slowed to remain beside her. Compared to my usual walking pace, hers is quite slower. But that it's without... Not that it's without reason.
Because I grabbed her.
Not words. I'm broken.
7-Eleven! Those are the 7-Eleven callers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tickets,
Aura Mart.
tickets.
Aura Mart? Well, the Aura of 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Actually, no, look at the sky. It's like the apocalypse.
You know, that's called evening.
No, it's called the apocalypse.
You know, the sky completely yellow.
It's evening right now. I'm looking outside. The sky is certainly not yellow.
That's the nuclear radiation.
It's not evening, Guff. It's afternoon.
Same thing. After what can be more than several minutes, I catch sight of our objective. This town is really pretty small. This town really is pretty small.
Beer baby!
Beer baby.
Well, not
Beer babies.
There's beer, though.
I know. Without further ado, we make our way inside with a greeting from the counter. Mind if I tag
Yeah,
along
she totally fits in this environment.
Mind if I tag along with you? Usually Hanako would help me, but seeing as she's not here...
Can you grab me a beer?
That's actually not far off from the price of the game.
It takes a moment before I realize what she means. Considering she wouldn't be able to read any of the labels, shopping without any help would be a big pain for her. That said, I can't shake the feeling that she's had this idea since I said I was coming here. Sure, it'd be my pleasure.
It would be my pleasure.
It'd be your pleasure.
I grabbed 2 well-used red baskets from the small stack beside the entrance, handing one to Lily.
Well used? What's the point in that detail? Why'd she just bend down?
She lays it on the ground, putting her school bag in, retracting her cane, and sliding it through the basket's handles before picking it back up in her right hand.
There you go, Guff.
Ow, that's a mouthful.
Wait, if she doesn't use her cane... Before I can complete the thought, she comes beside me and pinches the cuff of my uniform in her slender fingers.
Ugh.
Her fingers are Slenderman.
You like that?
Oh, jeez!
Is this alright? Sure.
What if he said no and
What
shoved her to the
that
ground?
sound?
I was on Dale's side.
What?
Dale's like someone Ric Flaired on your side.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, that was my grandma. My little cousin's over.
Oh, she's Ric Flair now. Wait, did we call her Ric Flair before, too?
Pretty sure you did. Moving on. I have no reason not to. I can think of worse things than shopping with a pretty girl holding on to me, even if it is out of necessity.
This will look good for me.
We navigate our way through the store with not one of the occasional passing customers seeming to bat an eyelid. Considering how close Yamato is, I would guess seeing students from there must be entirely normal for their local residents. As we reach each aisle, I quickly check with Lily and find out what she needs. I grab it along with what I'm looking for and put our items into their respective baskets. I guess this is the same routine she and Hanako follow every Friday. Right, all that's left is the bread, and that should be my shopping done. Do you need anything else, Lily? No, this should be everything. Off we go, then.
That was not Batman at all.
Yeah, you know.
That was like some type of banjo.
In transition.
With a quick side trip to the bakery section, we make our way to the registers. The line, thankfully, is almost non-existent. It's not long before we both paid for our food and are out the door.
Practically? Almost?
Practically almost out the door.
Hey, Matt, is this still the apocalypse?
It is now. Look, the stars are moving.
Yeah.
It's like a star fleet of aliens. It is the apocalypse.
The stars are migrating.
Yeah, we don't like Earth anymore. They just go away.
Yeah.
It's like, man, we better get away from Earth. It's really bad.
As Lily retrieves her cane and extends it to full length, I waste a minute looking upwards at the night sky while holding both of our bags. For a moment, I try to make clouds with my breath, but the summer's heat doesn't seem to cooperate. Eventually, she rights herself, taking a quick stretch before taking her bag and leaving me to my two.
Well, I said she rights herself. I was like, whoa. Game's going dangerous already.
You tired as well? Festival preparations have been complete chaos. She's made breathing down my neck doesn't exactly help things either.
Tell her back off.
Yeah, she's not that kind of person.
So maybe who knows who Guff is now?
That's a good question.
Now I kind of want Guff to play this just to see how he would like react.
Yeah,
to
I'd like to see what route you get.
Or like just the choices he makes in general.
Yeah. Hey, she's only trying to get everything organized. Better now than later, right? I suppose. I'm going to enjoy relaxing in town tomorrow, that's for certain. I guess the festival preparations must be taking their toll on both of them. We walk out into the quiet street, talking between ourselves as we carry our bags of food and supplies from the store. Wait, what's that? I notice a very distinct figure making its way toward us, silhouetted by the street lamps.
It's the devil.
For a second, I think it's another male student from my class, but as he, or should I say she, gets closer, I recognize her quickly.
Hey, it's you.
Hey! Yay!
Rin, what are you doing out here so late? Rin? Lily perks her head, looking like she's trying to focus on listening more keenly. It suddenly comes to me that I should probably interrupt the scene for her.
Interpret?
Oh, you know. It's Rin. Tezuka, I think, was her last name, from her school.
Tezuka, not Tezuka?
You know.
Dang it, Dale, your Japanese pronunciation.
It's great.
Hang on. She stiffens at the name and gives a complicated-looking expression, something like a forced fusion of a composed smile and a painful cringe.
Okay.
Ah, I understand. I guess Lily knows Rin, too. Rin turns to look at us, looking terribly out of it. I'm not entirely sure if she recognizes either of us, or at least she doesn't acknowledge it if she does. She looks like a zombie, or a statue of a zombie.
Okay.
Okay, Smokey!
Slowly, some symptoms of understanding seem to light in her dark eyes. This is something she must react to.
All right.
After every line!
Rin blinks once, very thoroughly. Hello.
Morse code.
Blink
Hello.
once if no, twice if yes.
You know what this scene, like, this is really boring. You know what this scene could use?
What?
Sunlight yellow!
Oh, what did I do? Exactly. Except, they did call her zombie.
Ellipses.
Yeah, so Lily is actually Dio.
Lily is Dio.
Oh man.
But that'd make his out like Jonathan. He's no Jonathan.
See, there's an awkward pause, everyone waiting for someone else to say something. What are you doing here this late? Ellipses. Hang on a second.
You hear that cat? Or was that a cat or was that Dale's nephew? Niece. Oh. I was hoping it was
cousin, niece, nephew.
I was hoping it was a cat on your side.
Meow.
Just I heard. I was like, meow. Someone made a Castlevania Vanish version of this game, except with the main character is Kenji. Who it's fun actually. You should play it. It's on Newgrounds. I'll link it.
I'd rather play that than this.
Yeah, but you don't get the writing.
Rand's bored of this.
Just like Dale.
That's her stoner eyes.
Just like Dale.
I was wondering about that myself too just now. Some people asked that just before. I assumed they were wondering the same.
Yeah. Out on my earbuds.
I didn't know. They didn't know either. I asked. That's why I'm wondering. So that's pretty much it. It's a murder mystery without a murder.
I don't know what that means.
It's a mystery? Yeah.
A mystery?
If it's a murder mystery without a murder, then it's just a mystery.
Yeah, what's the point in saying that? You just say, it's a mystery. You don't have to do a bunch of words to mean one thing.
So you know Gav wouldn't go for Rin.
Anyways, ellipses. They were going that way.
To the left.
She turns facing to her right in order to demonstrate the direction the other people went to as if that was important, then rotates back like a mechanical puppet in one of those overly complicated... Skeptic is blocking that last word. Clockworks.
Clockworks orange.
For a person who gives an impression of being the quiet type, Rain really does use
Rain?
words to say things. I said
Rain time!
Chigga, you're deaf.
If I was deaf, I wouldn't be able to hear you say Rain.
Rain really does use a lot of words to say things that don't need a lot to be said.
See, Gav?
Exactly. They give you the Katawa Shoujo right there.
Unsure if she's finished, I say nothing. Neither does Lily, who seems equally robbed of words for the time being. I think that both of us are, in fact, just scared that any response might provoke her to continue.
Wow.
Our stupefied lack of reaction doesn't faze Rin at all. She keeps looking at us expectantly, a calm hint of expression on her blank face. She seems to be that kind of person, always so relaxed. As if bull elephant grazed sedatives were flowing in her veins in the place of blood.
Bull elephant grade?
Exactly. Do you have an amnesia? I don't recall you having anything of the sort, though. No, I don't think it's that.
Would you go to a disability school if you had amnesia? That just seems like a hospital will do.
Huh. So what did we work on yesterday?
I don't know.
That's more Alzheimer's than amnesia.
No, that's a short-term memory loss.
Yes.
Short-term.
Which, to be fair, she could possibly have that.
She could have a lot of things.
Well, in that case, she's like you.
See here. Short-term memory loss, schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia?
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
Have you seen her mural?
Yeah.
His mural?
Yeah, you'll see it eventually. The other passerby were probably just worried, though. You do look really lost, the way you're standing in the middle of the street.
Blind.
Oh, I see.
I like that blind under Gav's breath.
Yeah. Maybe I should have taken some other kind of pose in that case. I ponder for a while whether I should chase this angle further or give up for the sake of my own sanity. I decide on the latter. It seems that most of the time it's better to not read too deeply into what Ren is babbling about.
Man, this guy's not like Ren.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
I'd probably go for Ren, you know?
Really? You just said you didn't like how she talked.
I wouldn't go for a blind woman.
I mean, they are the only two girls in the game.
Clearly. Talking with Ren is like playing chess with a supercomputer who does seemingly completely random moves as if to mock everything you know about chess. It's like that, except with human interaction.
Wow.
And even if I win, it feels like losing.
Man, I'd love to be Ren. Like to play chess with everyone after they're done, they're like, I feel so empty inside.
Yeah.
I've been violated.
Well, the thing is, doing it with a blind woman is violating her, basically.
Gee, not if you let her know.
I'm going to rape you now.
Gee.
Damn, it's just like Kenji said. Even when I win, I lose. This is the power of the girls of Yamaku. Ellipses. I push the thought aside as too dangerous to consider further. It's probably just Kenji's anti-female propaganda getting to me during a moment of weakness. Yeah, maybe taking another pose might have worked.
The JoJo pose.
There you go.
So anyway, do you have no idea what you're doing here? She frowns, looking extremely displeased at either my question, its consequences, or the answer she's about to give. I do have some idea. I can't really tell what kind of an idea.
What?
That sounds like progress, at least.
Yeah, Guff couldn't go for Ren.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
you would
sorry.
not understand anything that's
You're
happening.
just questioning.
I'm sorry. What's going on? So She's there. She doesn't know why she's there.
Exactly. That's the whole joke.
So it's just, she's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, why? How could she not know why she's there? You tell me she just walked here and she's like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Exactly.
What? What kind of stupid thing is that?
It's a thing Rin would do.
Yeah, Rin, you stupid person, you armless person.
Lily sounds as if she spotted an opening for some kind of discernibly normal conversation. I can't say I share her optimism. Yes, there is some, definitely. The rest will come later. I'm sure of it. I always have reasons. The ensuing silence gives Lily's hopes all too visibly. That didn't last long. Rin's, as far as I can tell, unbased assurances aside, what should be done? We could just leave her to our own devices, whatever those are, but it's late, and I don't think we'll be getting any thanks if Rin is found standing here in the middle of the night. But she probably will, unless she manages to remember what she was doing here in the first place.
Drop kick her and drag the unconscious body with you. Or just throw her on Lily and have her carry her. She's tall.
As for me trying to guess what might have been going on in her mind when she decided to embark on this adventure, the chances seem to be on par with winning the lottery. Several times in a row. Lily is oddly quiet too. I'd appreciate some support from the sidelines here, especially if she's more familiar with Rin than I am. But it can't be helped. It seems her familiarity with Rin is exactly why she's staying subdued.
This is soul-sucking.
Jeez!
This is just boring.
See, I feel like Matt's the kind of person that doesn't read books at all, apparently.
Listen, I'm fine reading books. I just don't want to read something that's stupid long and means nothing at the same time.
Isn't that what a book is?
Wow.
No, I mean, what do books actually mean?
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. It's so much words that none of it means anything.
Oh, okay, it's like
what's
fluff.
actually going on in this scene could be put down to 2 sentences. I mean,
So Gap likes the condensed book. Gap is more of a comic guy.
Listen, you realize a book is just 90% exposition, right? That's what this is.
yeah, but the exposition has to mean something.
Read a comic,
It does
Gap.
mean something. If
Comics are good. They don't
I feel like
need...
if you did this from the beginning, it would mean something, but you're just...
No, screw this. What?
So I assume you were going somewhere, not coming back from the school. Any idea where?
I like having this like objective view to the game.
Yeah. Her eyes widen in shock, and she jolts back in a somewhat artificial way, making it seem like an act rehearsed for situations like this. Are you a mind reader? Is that your disability? How unique?
Drake, I would like Rin, who knows?
Is
that your disability? What?
No. What? Why would you think that? You knew what I was doing. You knew what I was doing.
Look at that face.
It was just an educated guess. We walked the same street in the other direction just before to get to the store. If you were going to school, we would have met you on the way.
Oh, my hand.
Oh.
Jake, stop it.
I was lifting my stool. Don't twist it.
Just lifting your stool.
Moving on. Oh.
Is that lotion?
She looks a little disappointed.
Jeez. Actually, I don't have any
Yeah,
lotion in
Matt.
my room.
Matt, you missed the first interaction with her. It was great.
Dale loves every interaction with Rin.
I would
Yeah,
have
it's-
loved to have seen that, actually.
Yeah. Just play through the game.
Or just watch our playthrough of the game.
I love Ren's face there.
Yeah. She got the stoner eyes. She looks a little disappointed.
No, she looks like she just smoked 10 pounds of marijuana.
Exactly, stoner eyes.
Well,
Like
like her
Kenji
lungs would
appears
not
to-
exist at that point.
Like Kenji Rin appears to quick to jump to completely irrational conclusions. Maybe it's something in the water here. I make a mental note to stock up on soft drinks. You know, this is the second time this week that someone's asked if I was a mind reader. Did I really get off that impression? Rin shrugs her shoulders, which is all the answer I get.
Ren drugs her shoulders.
Yep.
You know.
Wait a second, did Louis say something? Nope, okay.
You know.
You really should walk those dogs every day. No one will get that reference, dang it!
Grimly.
You're right.
It's not
Maybe you
true.
should come back with us back to the school. Lily interjects just as I am about to further debunk my alleged mind-reading capabilities. She sounds rather concerned, the paper-thin smile on her face badly disguising that fact.
It's only paper thin because you're anime.
I just love how against this you are.
There has to be someone who's against this. And I'm that one.
Hey, I'm not like for it. I'm the neutral ground.
He's Newgrounds.
So basically, you die at the end.
Yeah, I have died at the end.
No, we determined he's Kenji.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm no one.
Except he hasn't got with a woman yet.
If you compare me to a person in Katawa Shoujo, I'll
Pre-woman.
post-woman, pre-woman, post-op.
Exactly. Maybe she came to the same conclusion as I did. For everyone's sake, I decided to let the mind-reading topic drop as it's entirely inane anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's the thing, Matt. This isn't like an actual book. This is written like, an actual person talking.
No.
No.
See, because he's not a guy. He's like a...
Don't talk like this.
The dialogue is written like an actual people, but the thoughts are written like a book.
Yeah, the thoughts are written... Well, that's called a book. You always write thoughts like a book. Yeah,
there you go.
If you can't remember, there's no point staying here.
Man.
Listen, like the whole time I just been saying, you guys are really good at postponing sex.
I would say that to be fair, actually.
Keep in mind, it's not that kind of game. It's a dating sim. It's a whole different genre.
No, it's a sex sim.
You say that, but I haven't seen a single bit of it yet.
Oh, you will soon. Well, I mean, if you don't die again, you will.
Listen, I've seen a death simulator. I saw that.
You did what?
A death simulator.
Man.
This is a rather simple deduction for a moment, then nods. Okay.
I have a hard time figuring who would go for.
Wow.
I feel like it'd be Rin.
I don't think, like, it's so
far of the people we've met, it's Rin.
He can't, well, yeah, 2 people. He can't handle Rin's, like, nonsense, but
He just has to have more of it.
It's weird.
I can't handle her nonsense, but...
She's literally like a drug.
She is a human drug.
We start towards the school again, having wasted way more time than necessary with the episode.
Yep.
Rin walks along the edge of the sidewalk in her arrhythmic way, looking like the mix of sleepwalker and rope dancer, while Lily keeps one hand on my shoulder, tapping at the ground with her cane.
Looks like the moon had like a bite taken out of it. Like a big old cookie.
It's like that edit in episode where they just take a bite out of the moon.
Well, they do say the moon's made of cheese.
Who's they?
Yep.
A lot of people.
Tap, step, step, tap, tap, step, step, step.
Completely unnecessary that was.
Apart from that and a few fragmented beginnings of conversation, it's quiet. A quiet apart from the relaxing one into town at that.
It's too quiet.
So how's the mural going?
Just about every single time we play this, I get texts, and then never again.
We are going to get bad luck. Never talk about works in progress.
Well, here's the thing. We should probably end really, really soon, as in very, very
soon.
Yeah,
we could end it
We'll
here.
end when this act is over, and you'll know.
That might not be fine. We'll see.
That's very soon. I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
I was like, they'll have like a good memory of this game.
Bad luck. Tap, step, tap, step. She doesn't care to talk about it. Lily's politeness feels out of place for the first time. Step, step, step.
She's a tap dancer.
Hey, go 5-5, man!
The hill Yamaku rests on top of is surprisingly steep going uphill. We slow the place, but I still feel my pulse rising and breathing any heavier.
Are we walking up a hill, or are we having sex?
Yes.
At the same time.
I can see the gates already. More than that, though, I notice that Lily's hand slightly tightens on my shoulder. Interpreting it as a gesture she wants to ask something, I speak up.
It's like the 3rd time Guff has brought that up, though.
Well, the ending scenes... I mean, depending on the ending.
Anything wrong, Lily?
You'll find out when you see it.
I resist the urge to say it aside from our traveling companion, but only just. For a moment, she seems to debate whether she would even bring it up, but goes for it anyway. Is everything alright? Alright, how do you mean? The fact that I can't interpret her incredibly vague question puts her off for a second. It's just, you seem unusually tired, I guess. Now that she brings it up, I notice that my breathing is strangely heavy. The uphill walk has really done a job on me.
Yeah.
You're out of shape.
All too quickly. Now, the one I clicked is sorry I'm not in very good condition.
Is that when you're going to go for this time?
Yeah. Because if Rin's option is the one I think it is, then I think we have to take this option to get to it.
Right.
It's alright, I just need to catch my breath. My condition isn't the best these days. Oh.
Oh!
He's got explosive heart disorder. Where it's like his heart will explode if he doesn't... What was that movie where if you're not riding it, like on the bus, where if the bus doesn't like travel at 55...
Speed?
Yeah, so it's like Speed, except with his heart. So it's slow. If he goes anything over like 55 miles an hour, then his heart doesn't burst.
Yeah.
Well, you see, that's safer, but if this was like Speed and he'd be taking off running, you're like, why are you running? Already drops below 50, I'm dead. All right.
Is this something that is related to you being transferred here? I mean, she cuts herself off rather abruptly, maybe realizing she's being a bit too intrusive. Her instincts are sharp, though, and while I don't like the subject, it's not like I should lie about it. If it's Lily, I don't think that I mind. I'm just a little weak for the time being.
I mean, you flat out told Rin, like how...
Yeah, but she straight up asked. Also, Rin doesn't care.
Dude,
I don't care.
Also, Rin's original thought had to be corrected.
that's true. I think
Hanako
Guff like
said
that, yeah.
Yeah. Hanako said you look fairly healthy, so I naturally thought. Lily doesn't finish her sentence again, letting it trail off with a measure of concern. As she furrows her brow, Lily's uncomfortable expression spurs me to say at least something to ease her feelings. It's surprising she's this flustered considering her straightforward attitude with her own blindness. She must know that not all share her own comfort about such things. No, it's okay. I have I guess the best way to put it would be messed up heart, arrhythmia. I had a bad heart attack a while ago because of it and spent most of the spring in the hospital, editing Yamaku on doctor's orders.
Arrhythmia.
Yeah. She silently nods her head in acknowledgement. My answer, though, only seems to make Lily furrow her brow even more. She doesn't seem to quite know how to react, given we don't really know each other that well. I can't really fault her for it, given I had the exact same reaction.
What happened, Guff?
That could be anyone's reaction. I mean, it's like, so I had a heart attack. Wow.
Yeah, except for Rin's reaction. Rin's reaction was she was slightly disappointed.
A sausage.
What?
Well, I do want to switch her concern. I really don't want to dwell on it either.
That is a sausage.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I try to offer a reassuring smile, but then I realize the futility. Without knowing this, Lily smiles at me reassuringly, but doesn't say anything further.
And we're done. Or we're not.
Yay!
Now we get the mural.
We're done.
Oh,
No. There's like 5 things left.
No,
now.
I have to go now. Well, I don't have to go now.
God,
Let's end it now.
Alright.
Guff doesn't get to see the mural.
We're basically going to be beginning the next episode with the next day.
That works. That's usually how we do it.
Hey, you know.
Rest is saved. Chick, what's the music like?
The music's not bad.
All
my music is...
Isn't it mostly piano pieces?
It's all muted is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, maybe one of the characters should be in this thing.
What?
That character should be mute.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you
There
didn't
is
see
a
anything.
mute character.
Alright, so,
Matt, there actually is a mute character.
Oh.
So before we end, we usually kind of discuss what happened. So Guff, thoughts?
Okay, so as I see it, that's the word. Nothing happened there. It was just like...
You realize nothing happens in the book either, right?
Well, okay, here's what happened there. He opened up to Lily a little bit more.
What happened there? Slight character
in the book does nothing happen.
What?
Whatever. Anyway, all I have to say is...
Here's the thing, Matt. You can't go straight from point A to point B. You have to take the path there.
Yeah, the path doesn't have to be 500 miles. It could be 2 blocks, but no, it isn't.
Here's the thing, Matt. You just have no patience for this kind of stuff, apparently.
No, I mean, jeez.
Jeez, man.
I'm just being completely honest, because this is not
I mean, the heated debates.
No, the thing is, it was just like nothing happened there. It was like Ren said some nonsense and he walked up a hill. That's it, basically.
Yeah, that was only, what was that, like 45 minutes or so?
Yeah, that was annoying.
It wasn't even 45. It was less than 45 minutes, probably.
Yeah, it felt like 45 minutes.
My point is...
The point is, listen...
You basically learned every single conversation with Ren.
Here's the thing, I also really just don't care about these people. Like, if this was like a JoJo dating thing, and if it was like literally expositional, then I guess I would care a little bit less. because it's JoJo.
You care a little more?
You care a little bit less because it's JoJo?
I care a little bit in the sense that, like, I care less that
it would bother you less. Okay.
Yeah, it would bother me less. But, I'm really just, like, I'm, like, just, a butthead about this whole thing.
Yeah, we noticed.
Oh, jeez, Dale! Shots fired! Alright, thanks for coming, everybody. Let's end the stream before they kill each other.